bringing you all the sports economic news from around the globe.
3, 2, 1. Broadcasting tape delayed from an empty parking lot in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where the 2025 NFL Draft was concluded last week. Sports economy news is on. Stand by for news. The future of the NFL Draft. Is it going to pay-per-view or not? Is it already pay-per-view? Maybe, because it's on ESPN, and ESPN is a cable network in which you have to pay a service to get ESPN. So technically it's on pay-per-view. Is it going to further pay-per-view to where you have to pay a streaming service to bring it into your home? Well, let's find out the goings-on in the NFL that prints money. The National Football League invited bids for the property whose agreement with ESPN expires this year, 2025. This was their last draft that ESPN had. Other contenders include Amazon, Fox, and Google/YouTube, according to reports. ESPN has broadcast a draft since 1980 and would be a shocker if the 2025 was the final year with the property, per the source. The company has been in talks with the NFL since last summer. Guess that would be ESPN/Disney. And things have, according to the source, progressed nicely. So the NFL wants to remain on ESPN because it's a great partner, but they have no problem jumping ship if the money's right. So let's look at a couple of these. Amazon. A lot of people have Amazon because they have Thursday Night Football. People have Amazon Prime. Amazon has the money to pay for this. If Amazon wants it, they can just say we're buying the NFL Draft. I mean, it is a big deal. With ratings, I believe this past draft the average rating was 7.5 million people per day. Obviously, that's averaged. The first round obviously has a lot more, especially with the Shedeur Sanders debacle, or whatever you want to call it. There were a lot of people that were upset about it. There were a lot of people that was like, oh, okay, that's just the way it is. So anyway, that brought in a ton of ratings as opposed to just your ho-hum draft. Like, do you remember anything about the 2013 draft? Probably not, but those are your ho-hum drafts. And then as you go down, your 5th, 6th, 7th round, there's not a lot going on. But with the Shedeur Sanders watch, people were watching, all day, the Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday to see how it went. So anyway, so yes, Amazon could just buy it outright. But that would be a pay-per-view because you have to pay for Amazon's Prime television. But a lot of people already have it because they have Amazon's Prime service, or they are paying for the football games on Thursday night and other assorted odd ones that they do have. Fox, which is free over the air. Fox is putting in a bid. Fox has Super Bowls. They have other games. So that would be a very good partner. And Fox aired one NFL draft, I believe it was 2018. And other than that, ESPN's had them all. I cannot recall why that was an outlier, but Fox did have one NFL draft. And Google YouTube, which YouTube has a Sunday ticket already. So a lot of people pay for YouTube TV to get the Sunday ticket. And Google, which is like a $1.5 trillion company, has the money to buy it also. Now, if Google and Amazon get into a fisticuff match over this, it could get interesting. Just depends on what they're willing to pay. So remember, folks, this is where the NFL draft's going. ESPN is getting a favorable rating because, hey, we're ESPN. We've been with you for so long. But this is the NFL, and they print money. So they'll just kick ESPN out and take the next best offer. Or the best offer, I should say. So, well, that's all I got for today. And when we get more news about how ESPN is doing, we'll let you know. So long, everybody.
So long, everybody.